how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. Just going to give you a little tour of my shop. I got my grants 1x30, my bench grinder. That's all my leather in there, all my old brass shell casings I use for scrap liners and stuff. My drill press, sorry about the mess. Making me some little things to put my sanding wheels and buffing wheels and stuff. That's my drill bits. Got my wiring done. What I did is I used the old extension cord, wired it where I can come in and plug in from the outlet outside, powers my lights and everything else. So, got all that wired. I've got a hoarding problem with wood. This is some of Cooch Micarta I had left over. Cedar, bamboo, maple. What is this? I'm not sure. Hickory, I believe. Some little pieces of aluminum for liners. That's some type of masa rubber or something like that. Hardwood, pretty thick. Get a lot of handles out of that. Then there's eucalyptus. There should be 2 or 3 big chunks of teak in there. This is all my sandpaper, flat files, round and half-round files. That's all my exotic woods. That's all bamboo. This is just miscellaneous stuff. This is all my big files. All my belts. This is more wood. More wood. More wood. That's all cedar back there drying. That's my paracord jig and some other stuff. Got me a fan for air. My Dremel with flex shaft. This area here is going to be my leather area. That's going to be my drill I'm going to use for my leather work. Some sharpening stones, different stuff. My scroll saw. What's left of the extension cord I wired it with. Some old knife links back there I haven't finished. My bandsaw. My 1x30. Spare wood. Dremel case, toolbox, stuff I work with on my forge, hammers, angle grinder, gloves, more tools, a sanding disc and stuff. That's all my 1x30 belts, all my garden tools. So, came out to be a nice little shop. Got me a chair to come in here and sit down on. I'm going to get me a stool for working over here. But turned out to be a pretty good little shop. I just got done finishing 2 knives, so I got to come in here and clean up in the morning before I can get to grinding. But some extra plywood. Built this shelf last night for these. Out of 1x1s. I didn't know I had this many files. Y'all were right when you said I had the world's largest collection. I believe I do. Sorry about bourbon. But I do believe I do. So, let me know what y'all think. Sorry, the lighting ain't better. I got to get me some more lamps to put in here. Got most of my C-clamps up there, my strop. This old belt here, I'm going to add glue to a piece of wood to make a sharpening like strop thing. So, this is a design of a copy of a Winchester knife that my uncle's got. He wants me to make him one of, so I'll be making that one soon. I'm waiting to get me some brass, not brass but aluminum, so I can put the aluminum bolsters on. Supposed to make this a while back, but I lost the blink. But working on making me some little stands for my screwdrivers to mount different areas, but everything came out pretty good. Got my little hatchet up there for the zombies. But Let me know what y'all think. Still got some painting to do. I just wanted to get it good enough I can come in here and do some work. But I think it's gonna work out good. Hopefully I get me a little air conditioner in here before long. One last little turn. Yeah, that place over there I had to replace the plywood. So it ain't the best looking area. That part was about right. But it's gonna be my storage. I still gotta get some more of these things to put all this in. I got more stuff under there. 7 drill bits, that's screws and bolts and stuff. 1x30, 1x30 belts, bench grinder. Now I'm not going to use the bench grinder where the sparks can get in this, so I'm going to move it down. But wiring worked pretty good. And over here I'm going to build another shelf, stand-up shelf later on to store more stuff on. So let me know what y'all think. And if anybody knows what contest was supposed to end tonight, giveaway. I was going to do a VR for it, but my brain's done like, I don't know. I can't remember whose it was. If anybody does know that ends tomorrow, please let me know. Y'all have a good night. Let me know what you think.